Flakes besides Candace coming in overnight, but it looks like for the most part, both of these storms we're talking about, there is a snow threat this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, but they're both going to be on the lighter side. It doesn't look like either one of these is a heavy hitting snow. Tomorrow in the city and coastal areas, that snow is going to mix with and maybe even change to rain at times. That's certainly going to keep accumulations down. And then Sunday, there's a coastal low that will brush the coastal areas. And again, the best chance for snow accumulations east of the city on that one, especially Suffolk County. We'll keep a careful eye on that. That still has room to move a little closer to the coast, and that would bring a little more accumulation perhaps for the city. MLK Day, dry but cold. That much we know, because even if we do or don't get that coastal storm, it's out of here by Monday. Low 30s, a little bit below the freezing mark in the city right now, just above it in Newark at 33. Wind chills certainly not as bad as they were earlier today when we were looking at single numbers and even some sub-zero wind chills well to the north and west. Coldest one we find, Monticello at 15, but at the city it feels like 23. Indicating the wind is getting lighter. The wind arrows coming out of the south indicating that we're not dealing with cold air moving in anymore. In fact, slightly milder air is going to move in ahead of this system, and that's why we think in the city and coastal areas we could see that change over to some rain. So here's Futurecast again. Evening hours, you're fine. Up until probably about 2, 3 in the morning, you're fine, especially west of the cities where we'll start to see some light snow breakout. That moves towards us early tomorrow morning, and that's where we could get some light accumulation close to the city. North and west, second round comes in, and that darker band, that's a moderate area of snow. That will last for about a 2 to 3 hour period. Where that lines up is where you get the best chance of getting accumulating snow. But then notice it's light rain across eastern Long Island and pulling out by the end of the day. So this model suggesting city under an inch. I have to agree with that. Much less out east and down the Jersey Shore. And there's your 1 to 3 inch range north and west. That's where the winter weather advisories are in effect. Then round 2 is Sunday. Again, the trend has been pushing this further and further east, but we may be on the northwestern fringe of the snow shield. Even the city get a little light snow during the day Sunday, but your best chance for accumulation is going to be eastern Long Island on that one as well. 7-day forecast, once we get by those 2 snow threats, just cold and dry for Monday, and then the coldest air of the season, guys. Tuesday, a high of only 22, even with sunshine, and then we stay in the 30s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Looks like the second half of January means business.